So here we have the lineup for the 2023 Ford Bronco. As you can see, lots of trim levels available all the way up to the Raptor. Now, I'd say the most popular trim levels would be the Black Diamond, the Outer Banks, and the Badlands trim levels. Most people will be opting for the 4-door, so we'll roll with that. Here's a look at the Black Diamond, a few features. On to the Outer Banks. And finally, we have the Badlands. I particularly like this model. It's well equipped, straight from the factory. Has your skid plates and whatnot. Front disconnecting sway bar. So we'll start a build on this one. Just rolling through the colors here. Some were new for 2022. I know Eruption Green and Hot Pepper Red Metallic is also a new color. We'll stick with Cactus Gray today. For engines, I think most people will be fine with a 2.3 4-cylinder. You'll be hard-pressed to notice much of a difference in daily driving. Whether it's worth it to you for the cost, that's up to you. Definitely not necessary though. And of course, we'll take the 10-speed automatic transmission, which will be the most received option. Here's a look at some equipment groups. At least upgrade to the mid. If not, the high or the Lukes. But again, it comes down to whether or not you value some of the extra creature comforts. I wouldn't buy a Bronco without the Sasquatch package. I think it looks great. I think that it complements the vehicle. And, you know, the price is right, considering what you'd have to do in the aftermarket. I'd get the towing package, as you will need it one way or another. These first two rims can only be had with the base tire size, so once you get Sasquatch, you're stuck with the bead locks on the right. Same thing with the first two tires, stock with the BFG KO2. You can upgrade to the MT, but you get the 35s on the Sasquatch package, which I believe are Goodyear mud terrain tires. Hardtop. If you live in a cold climate, I think hardtop, absolutely. As for the bumper, you get a steel bumper with the Badlands model, which is great. So you don't have to upgrade to the Ford Performance bumper. But on some other models, it might be a good idea. And then in that case, you can add the brush guard. But we'll take the removable step, since the convenience is definitely worth it. Marine grade vinyl seats, I'd say, are actually a plus over leather. Some say they are easier to clean, have a better feel and longevity. So that's a staple. Yeah, you cannot get the Bang & Olufsen sound system unless you upgrade to the Luxe package. So you're stuck with the 7-speaker, which is plenty for most. Navigation removal was something a lot of people did during COVID. Sped up the build process. So there you have it. This is the trim level I would choose, especially if you value a lot of the off-road goodies. With the addition of the Sasquatch package, you get a front locker regardless of trim level. All for the low price of $76,430 Canadian. Keep that in mind. If you are ordering or have ordered a Bronco, you've probably been through this a few times already. But thanks for stopping by and following along with this build I did here today.